Hey, Matt Morris, welcome to the Unemployed Millionaire Show, coming to you from a beautiful day here in Nairobi, Kenya. And I wanted to talk about a concept that I've seen happen all over the world. In fact, over the last 15 years that I've been really successful in network marketing, 5 years of failure before that. But over the last 15 years, I've seen this phenomenon that takes place. Now, if you've ever read Wave 4, the new era in network marketing. It's actually an older book, so it's not necessarily the new era anymore. But Dr. Charles King created 4 stages of growth: formulation, concentration, momentum, and then stability. And if you look at the chart, it's kind of like the traditional S-curve in business. So, you know, it goes along, and then all of a sudden you have momentum, and then the company goes into stability. And so, you know, that may be true. So you may be involved in a company that's in one of those stages. Maybe it's in formulation or concentration or momentum, stability, whatever it is. But you can't really look at your group as being part of that. See, within your group, you are going to have your own 4 stages of growth. You're going to have formulation, concentration, momentum, and stability within your organization. And so here's what happens. It's interesting because sometimes when you get in, you get the naysayers, the people who are skeptical. And, you know, what's always fascinating is I never meet any rich, super successful, skeptical people, but you run across the skeptics. And I'm here in Kenya, and the first time I came to Kenya, I gave them a goal. I said, put in 50 people, and I'll fly into Kenya, and I'll come do a meeting. And so they put in about 50 people. The first meeting we had maybe 20, 25 people showed up. You know, they were inviting, not a lot of people showed. We didn't have a huge enrollment ratio. You know, some people got started. And what I did is I spoke vision into the group. I said, if we come together and we lock arms, we can put thousands of people in the business in Kenya. And so what happened is, you know, we started growing a little bit more. But, you know, it was just in that formulation. And then people started to have a little bit more success. Some of the leaders started making a little bit of money, you know, they earned our car bonus, and, you know, so then it got into that concentration phase, and that's when belief starts to happen. You know, when other people are now looking at you, and all the ones that were like, call me when you're making money, you know, then all of a sudden, you know, they decide that they want to join. And people now start coming to, you know, the presentations, and you get a little bit higher percentage join because they see some proof of success. And if you'll continue long enough, and you've got the leadership, and you'll promote the vision, then you can experience what we're experiencing now. In fact, I came in, we did our first event, an afternoon presentation. We had to turn prospects away. We couldn't fit everyone in the room. We did an evening presentation last night. We had about 1,200 people showed up. We just did a breakfast training, packed out, standing room only. We did a lunch presentation. We had to turn people away again. We're going to do an event tonight, well over 1,000 people. Tomorrow night we'll have well over 1,000 people. And so now we're experiencing some momentum. And so the lesson is this, and you know, this is not, you know, within my company we've got different countries, different groups are in different stages of that growth. What you have to realize is in that formulation and concentration phase, you've got to be tough. You got to be willing to go out and work until you find the people who really have the vision and who will commit, the pioneers. And if you'll just keep going, you will find the pioneers who will build this with you before there's huge evidence of success. See, it's a lot easier once there's huge evidence of success, and that's why we're having so much success now. So I want you to remember this quote. You can write it down. The more money you make, the more money you make. See, it's easier to make money when there's a lot of proof of success, when you're making money. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I'm still working now. I'm still building huge teams. We're blessed to earn a fortune with the company that we're with, but we've got a lot of momentum within our organization. It's growing faster than it ever has. And so one of the things that you'll learn as a leader, that what you want to do is pour gas on the fire, put fuel, jet fuel on the fire to continue it going, because here's another lesson. It's so much easier to maintain momentum than it is to start momentum, because to start momentum you have to find the pioneers, and then once you get it going, then it will really take off. And so hopefully this added some value. The point I really want to make is this: no matter what's happening with your company, you create your own 4 stages of growth: formulation, concentration, momentum, and then stability. And you know, there's some great companies that are in stability now, and you've got leaders who built in the beginning stages, and now they're literally earning fortunes. Okay, they're having tens of thousands of members join every single month. You know, some 100,000 customers a month are joining. So there's huge opportunity if you're willing to be a pioneer. And when you're a pioneer, you got to be willing to take the punches. You've got to be tough. And if you'll be tough long enough, and you'll get good with this business and get good at promoting the vision behind your opportunity in your company, I'm telling you, you can live an amazing life. So if you feel like this can add some value to some others, definitely share it around. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I read every comment. And as always, definitely hop over to my website, mattmorris.com, put your name and email address in. You'll get all these videos by email, and you'll get a special training that I recorded for you that will definitely add a ton of value in your network marketing career. So go make life an adventure.